Death is something that we're all running from, afraid to die, afraid to lose our being and lose meaning within the world. It's the most common human fear among all. But what scares us more than the existential crisis of our own impending end is the death of the people around us who mean the most to us. In most cases, this is your loved ones, your friends, and your family. But in special cases, these are people who you look up to. People who are like superheroes to you and are bigger than men. For me personally, death outside of my family rarely hits very hard, but when it does hit, it hits. Take the death of the late great Kobe Bryant, for example. Like many, I viewed Kobe like a superhero. Kobe is Superman, and if Superman can die, who can't? Every clutch bucket, every shoe, every appearance on a random show, it all accumulated in Kobe Bryant being cerebrally imprinted into the mind frame of young basketball fans for decades. And then he was gone. As much as this internal sadness is about the death of Kobe, it's also a reminder that the things that surrounded our childhood are slowly deteriorating daily. But Kobe died at 41 and could have accomplished and been a part of many more memories within our own cerebral mind frame. It's the sadness, it's the tragedy that makes it even worse. But what about when someone lives an extended period of time and accomplishes about as much as you can? Is it supposed to hit so hard? Should it hit so hard? 88 years on this planet, 11 championships, a NBA Hall of Famer, a civil rights legend, recognized by the first black president, a major goal in his own life. Bill Russell did all you can. But why does it feel so bad? Why does it hurt that he's gone? In 2009, at the ripe age of 4 or 5, I went to a Grizzlies Heat game at FedEx Forum. I saw what I still think, and at the time, at such a ripe age, thought was the most fascinating athlete that I've ever seen in Dwayne Wade. That singular experience is why I love basketball. And since 2009, Bill Russell has handed out the Bill Russell Finals MVP every year. In addition to everything he accomplished, and I mean everything, the fact that year after year after year, Bill Russell went out and handed the Finals MVP trophy to the most impressive player of each Finals, in many ways added to his legend. In my lifetime, at least, it was very hard to think of anybody else handing out that trophy other than Bill Russell himself. No matter how badly the NBA and the city of Boston treated Russell still gave back to basketball. He gave back to a generation of basketball players who modeled their game after the revolutionary time period that he played, in the same way that he continued to give back to a community of people that looked like him based in the revolutionary time frame that he lived in. There's so many stories that can be expounded upon about how great of a human Bill Russell was, but I don't have to tell you those stories. You could feel it through the screen. All 6'10" of his frame, as tall as he was in stature, he was even taller in presence. There was always a aura to Bill Russell. Even at a younger age, I felt this way. The aura of a leader, of a pioneer, of a pantheon, but most importantly, the aura of a champion. And Bill Russell would be a champion with or without 11 rings. He was special. He was the greatest.